In terms of gameplay philosophy on Valorant, we do kind of have to try to cater to everyone, which is a really difficult challenge. It's pretty rare that we make balance changes purely based off rank data for the general populace. Like, I think the only balance changes we've ever made since, like, the live team has been spun up, which is like, maybe last year and a half, that have been purely because of ranked play, has been Clove, actually, because Clove is extremely dominant in ranked. I was the lead designer on Clove, so there's a soft spot there. But I have to, when you can see the data internally and, your analysts are talking to you, you're like, hey, are you going to do anything about this one? It's like, yeah, this one, they're pretty strong, pretty messed up in rank, to be honest. And so we had to make that change for the general population of the game, even despite it not being a problem in pro. So we kind of have to balance those two different player populations and their different needs. Like we were just talking in the Smokes channel about Viper, right? And it's like Viper is a really dominant pro character, but there's been this player request for the orb pickup to come back because that was a really painful balance change that we made. So now we're trying to thread that needle and get something in that could restore some of that without making the character too insane in pro, even though they're already really good. So that's some of the challenges of being like a designer on this kind of game where there's distinctly different populations. Because pro and normal play is an entirely different game.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, we want the strategy to be accessible by a lot of players. We want it to be aspirational in a lot of the counterplay. So when we're trying to do some stuff for counterplay, we want to make sure at the top level it's still viable. You're able to turn it and stuff like flashes is a good example of like aspirational counterplay. I would say you turn flashes like nothing. My sense is so low. I just like take it. He's like, oh, he's just gonna eat it. Yeah. So a lot of that stuff, right? Where it's like we're catering to one or the other, but we want to make sure that as like you're learning the game and maybe you're not pro, there's something that feels aspirational. Like, to me, I always say it's a 3-pointer. It's like I can shoot a ball, anyone can shoot a ball. But then when you get to that point, you're like, oh, like pros always hit the threes. Like how do I get there? It feels aspirational if it's something you want to chase. Same thing with a lot of the mechanics and counterplay we want. We want it to be like to feel like you can master it, and it's aspirational, and it's tangible along the way. So you have a journey towards it.
All right.
Yeah, just to add one little thing onto that, it's like, I think the 3-point analogy is perfect. It's like, the game should be difficult, but it should be clear to you how you can improve it. I think that's one of the things that makes video games so fun and so addictive. It's like, you see what you could have done better, and that's that itch that we're always trying to scratch on the Valorant dev team.